Celebs react to Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello's steamy VMAs performance.
Ooh, Nikita Dragun claps back at trolls over her VMAs look.
And Pete Davidson goes off at students during stand-up show.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome to today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Oh, last night was huge.
It was huge, Susan.
I'm Susan Morad, you guys.
And I'm Emile Ennis Jr. And we have so much to discuss, including so many moments from the VMAs last night. But before we do that, while you're here, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you never miss a single thing. Comment, like, all that good stuff. But since we have so much tea, let's just get right into it. So the VMAs were last night, and we're gonna talk about some of the biggest moments from the show and red carpet in a sec, but we wanted to talk about some of the highlights from the night. So some of the biggest winners were Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, BTS, Lil Nas X, Billie Eilish, Shawn Mendes, and Camila Cabello, who all were nominated for multiple awards and took home at least more than one award. We also have to shout out Normani, who won for Best R&B Video and freaking slayed her performance. And the Vanguard Award went to Missy Elliott, and her performance was next level. No, like legit next level. She was floating in the air at one point. But we expected nothing less. Todrick Hall accepted the award for Video for Good, which was for Taylor Swift's You Need to Calm Down video, and gave an amazing speech. But one of the funniest moments from the night was when John Travolta mistakenly confused Jade Jolie for Taylor Swift and tried to hand her the award. He's also responsible for that Adele Dazeem moment from back in the day. If you don't remember, look it up. Lizzo also took us to church with her performance, and going backwards on the red carpet, there were so many amazing and unique looks. But can we talk about the fact that there were two snakes? Her and Tana Mojo both walked the carpet with live snakes. We have so many more moments to talk about, Susan. Did I spit on you again? I have a lot of spit in my mouth.
It's showering here. We're showering with the excitement. So many incredible moments from the VMAs.
Yeah.
It was a huge night. It was such a successful night too. You know, sometimes some award shows afterwards, you're like, eh.
Yeah.
But this had everything, including some major steamy moments, you guys. So Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello performed Señorita, the moment we've all been waiting for. And it was really hot, and it basically had us on the edge of our seat, but not only us, also celebrities. So last night, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello hit the 2019 MTV VMAs stage to bless the world with an insanely sexual, tense performance of Señorita, which pretty much consisted of them dancing all over each other and staring deeply into each other's eyes. But the most drool-worthy moment was when they leaned into each other and almost so close, kind of, but didn't actually kiss. It had us all losing it, including the celebrities who were watching. So Sophie Turner takes the cake for being our spirit animal when she literally was standing out of her seat. No joke, she was cheering like she was cheering at a basketball game. And Joe even posted the clip with this epic caption: VMAs are over, but we're still waiting for that kiss though. And then Taylor Swift was what the other side of our brain was doing while we were also being Sophie Turner, literally saying, oh, and then fanning herself off because it was all too much. And then BB Rexa honestly couldn't take the sexual tension, and while she cheered them on, she had to turn around because it was all too much. P.S. Diplo in the background, we also see you. Honestly, I was like, when I saw the celeb reactions, I was like, that is me. And then I was like, oh no, that is also me. I felt like I was all of them rolled into one.
No, I wish we were there, but we were there watching live, just like on our TV. So we had our own reactions, like, but not actually there.
Yeah. And I know we see Shawn and Camila kiss a lot these days, but it was kind of different. I really wanted them.
Well, because this was their big moment. We were shocked that they didn't actually walk the carpet together. They walked solo, but they had some interaction during the show. And even though we didn't get the kiss, I love that we still like have the anticipation of, oh my gosh, like they can kiss everywhere else except like on stage. All right, so Pete Davidson is back in the news. We haven't talked about him in a while. It's been a long time, but he's in the news today for basically ranting at students about using their mobile phones. Let me explain. Pete Davidson had a show at the University of Central Florida this week where just a few moments into his set, he went off on what people are calling a tirade. So this person tweeted, Pete Davidson had a whole meltdown in front of some college kids and called us all and R words. Then he got pressed that no one was laughing at his lame jokes. Apparently, after Pete saw a few people recording the beginning of his stand-up set, he stopped making jokes to tell off the crowd, calling them things like privileged a-holes and morons. Pete told the crowd, that's why we're embarrassing. That's why the world is gonna end in 25 years, because you're all effing R words. And just so we're clear, he actually used the R word.
You should grow up. okay? It says no phones, says the thing on there. It's just like, you're just supposed to just like behave. I have to have my boy patrol you guys like you're 5 years old. Should grow up.
Pete says that it clearly says no phone somewhere, but most people had no idea that there was a no phone policy at the event, and apparently none of the other comedians who came on before Pete mentioned the no phone rule. But more importantly, people were not happy that they were called a slur, like this person who said Pete Davidson managed to make the entire UCF arena uncomfortable by yelling at us and calling us the R word. And another who said, love Pete Davidson, but I wish he wouldn't use the R word to attack people. I know I'm sensitive because I'm a special needs parent, but it sucks to hear. Pete seemed to think his rant would get laughs from the audience, but realized that it backfired soon after. UCF has released a statement saying that Pete's behavior was disappointing. Yeah, this was uncomfortable. I wish he wouldn't have used that word. I know with comedians, like, they definitely tote the line of what's okay and what's not okay, and this isn't okay.
No, it's not okay. And I almost, when I was watching it, I was really confused at first. I thought, is this part of his stand-up show? Because you said, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
But then as it kept going, I was like, I actually don't think this was part of the show. I think it's really him going on a rant. And then it felt like he maybe thought it was going to be funny and then kept pushing it. And it just was not. It wasn't funny. Yeah. It wasn't landing. And yeah, not good. So as we were just talking about the VMAs, there's so much that came out of last night, including all the epic looks on the carpet. And let's be honest, some of our favorite YouTubers slayed the carpet, like more than most. We had James Charles, Tana Mojo, Nikita Dragun. Nikita slayed. Her look was incredible, but a lot of people were left really, really speechless after seeing her look. But someone who wasn't speechless was Nikita, who clapped back at all the trolls who had something to say. Nikita looked like a total old Hollywood glamour siren, inspired by the likes of Marilyn Monroe and Madonna, and her accessories to complete the look here: 3 hot male models on leashes inspired by Snoop Dogg at the 2003 VMAs, except this time the roles were switched. On the way to the VMAs, Nikita had shared on Instagram stories how excited she was for the moment.
It's the VMAs. I've been watching this my entire life. I'm here in New York City. I cannot believe I'm actually going. Like, I've been planning this my entire life.
Well, she absolutely slayed it and posted this pic to her socials with the priceless caption, "Hiring one boyfriend didn't exactly work out the first time, so this time I hired 3. Of course, making light of the situation earlier this year where people were questioning whether she paid for a relationship. Among people picking up their jaw from the floor, one Instagram user made a shady comment saying, "Maybe you should learn your lesson, sis, and not hire a boyfriend at all, and instead put yourself out there and meet guys until one actually falls for you and not forcefully try to make a guy like you." Well, the mother of dragons clapped right back saying, "Never hired a boyfriend, period. If I did, I would have wrote it off in taxes." Nikita also shared a screen grab of that conversation on Twitter. But you guys, that wasn't the only mother clapback. There were users questioning why she was even there, like this person who said, "So why is she going to the VMAs?" Well, Nikita responded with, "'Cause I'm a bad." And Nikita also took to her Instagram stories after the show while taking her makeup off to talk about the epic night, and basically said this on people questioning her being there.
I know there's so many people being like, why is Nikita at the VMAs? Who invited her? And trust me, I am there with everybody.
And as for people wanting to drag her, saying it was unacceptable to have men on a leash, there were quite a few of those in the comment section basically saying if a man did it in 2019, it would not be okay. She summed it up by saying that this was her response to anyone who has anything to say about her VMAs look. When I saw Nikita's look, honestly, my jaw dropped. We talked about it in Dirty Laundry. We've got a new episode out on Clevver Style, so make sure you watch that after watching DHR today. But anyway, she rocked the carpet.
Yeah.
I feel like the VMAs is the one place that celebrities can really push the boundaries, and Nikita definitely did that.
No, she definitely did, and you just have to own your look, and if you are in the public eye, obviously you are subject to criticism, but at the same time, nowadays, like, the celebrities will clap back, and it's just nice to hear what they have to say.
It is.
All right, guys, that is the end of the show, almost. Before we go, we have to do the final rundown.
Some extra drums for the VMAs.
Starting now. All right, guys, so Billie Eilish won many awards last night, and her response was the sweetest. She posted this screen grab to Instagram, which shows she was the winner of the New Artist Award, Push Artist, and Editing for Bad Guy. In her caption, she wrote, "I was asleep in Russia for the awards, LMAO, but man, thank you VMAs so much. Love you."
Congratulations from all of us, Billy. So you guys, Miley and Caitlyn Carter seem to be going strong. Miley in the end did make it to the VMAs. You might remember it seemed like she wasn't going to be there this year. She performed her new single Slide Away, and she had her rumored new girlfriend there backstage to support her. It was reported Caitlyn was backstage, and while they didn't hit the red carpet or do anything too public, they were spotted having a low-key PDA moment on their way to an after party with Miley's mum, Tish Cyrus.
Okay guys, but also Tana Mongeau was at the MTV VMAs rocking the red carpet in a Britney Spears inspired look with a real snake like we said. Her look was definitely one of the most shocking, and it seems the fact that she had a real live snake, you know, very Britney Spears VMAs, as her accessory, she's getting some backlash. While Britney's performance was dubbed iconic since 2001, we've all become a little more aware about animal welfare and treatment, and Twitter users and animal activists weren't happy, tweeting things like, "I'm disappointed in Tana Mongeau," and her decision to bring a snake with her to the VMAs. Animals aren't props or costume pieces, they aren't toys. Oh. That's the final rundown.
Well, that is it for a jam-packed DHR, very MTV-inspired episode for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We had so much fun watching the VMAs and just reporting on it. Before you go anywhere, I want to know, who had your favorite look? Who was dressed in the look that you were like, damn, that's my favorite look of the MTV VMAs? Who was that person for you?
Yes, and I want to know, what was your favorite performance of the night? Let us know in the comment section below. If you watch the show, you know what I'm about to say. We'll be back here tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
But wait, don't go. There's more of the show. Not really, it's over, but click right over here to check out another episode of DHR.
I was thinking of another song, Stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't sing for you guys, but you can subscribe to Clevver News if you want to. We really hope you do want to, because we love having you here, having fun with us and all this like craziness. So subscribe.